I don't understand because Kendrick Lamar doesn't seem like he stole his soul. And yet
Well,
they're giving
understand
him so
this.
much.
That's not true. Anybody who signs that contract, they got you. And people like Kendrick, who are intelligent and smart, started making plans early on to work their way out. The only difference between he and I is that he decided to save art. I decided to save people. What he's doing will save art. He's fighting for art to have a voice. And if people want to look at the crown on his head and not see the fact that he's literally sacrificing his entire career, his personal fame, to save art, to save hip-hop. It's hard to be a extremely intelligent person that's trying to reach people who aren't. You have to find a way to dumb it down enough to make sure they get it. That's not always easy, and it's not an exact science because your average everyday mind is just not susceptible to brilliance. It's been trained to enjoy stupidity. There's no discipline. There's no imagination. The fact that we have, huh?
Why do you think that they let him, whoever they are, that even Kanye was talking about, why do you think they let him go after Drake?
Because Drake was next in line. And he is the acceptable scapegoat at this time. Just like Diddy is the acceptable monster at this time. You know, people keep forgetting. Everyone thinks like, oh, you're trying to make it all the way to the top of the music business and you're going to be the guy. But then when you make it to the top, you realize the music business isn't the top. It's just another department in a much larger house. So once you get to the head of the department, you realize you got to make it to the top of the corporation. And then you make it to the top of the corporation and find out there's a voice from the ceiling that tells you and them what to do. See, the quest for the top is so seductive and elusive because the truth is it's unobtainable. Because even if you did make it all the way to the top, you would find out that what they were really afraid of are the people. See, power is afraid of people. It uses people. It needs people. It feeds on people's energy. It routes it the way it wants it to go. But if power loses control of people, then people become the threat. And then what happens to power? All people have to do is say no. That's it, collectively, united. See, that's what they work so hard to fight. That's why a troll's greatest mission, first and last, is no matter what, on the way in, on the way out, create division, create division.